Hey folks, welcome to Verified Investing here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. So markets are trading higher today, basically across the board. This is the first of the month, so you have new money flowing into 401ks. I talked to our members yesterday, and I basically said, don't be surprised to see a nice update on the first trading day of the new month. It was such a great November. There's going to be a lot of individuals that are saying, okay, I have some extra money. Let's push it right into the market right away. The question will be in the overall market, and you can see we have Tesla up here because I'm going to discuss the EV stocks, but the overall question will be is once you get this money flow in the first of the month, does it carry over to further days out, or is it going to stall out? And that'll be what I watch for over the next couple trading days. Now, looking at the EV stocks, folks, we have to take note here. Tesla is going to be added to the S&P 500 on December 21st. It'll be all done on one day. The market, obviously, the stock has rallied precipitously up on that news. You can see right here. Look at this amazing move over the last 2 weeks to the upside. The stock gaining over 40%, and I think it's up like, I don't know, 800% for the year. I mean, it's like little on the ridiculous side. But yesterday's reversal day, on a technical basis, look at how the volume was bigger than any day around it. That, on a technical basis, is what you pay attention to. So, again, that's something that you take note of and say, okay, there could be a top in play here on Tesla. You don't know, obviously, for sure, right? But you do take note of that because it was the first day where you got a major reversal in the stock. The stock opened up and closed below the previous day. When a stock opens above the previous day's high and closes below its low, that's the term for that is an engulfing candle. All right, engulfing reversal candle. And basically that's a bearish sign, especially when it's coupled with higher volume. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Today we had, yesterday we had the news that it would be all added on one day, so the stock gapped up today. It has faded, although still holding its gains. But considering the markets are up across the board, this is not a robustly big day on Tesla. And to me, it probably signals the near exhaustion in the short term. I don't know where Tesla will be in 6 to 12 months from now. Just in the short term, it looks like it could be exhaustion. Now, the bigger players here that are falling, the bigger movers, are NIO, XPEV, and Li Auto. These are stocks that have had insane runs. I was doing an interview yesterday on Kitco, and basically I was talking about how ludicrous NIO is, and sure enough, it's collapsing today again. But the ludicrous nature of it is very simple to explain. This stock was on the verge of filing for bankruptcy earlier this year, and it's now, at the highs, it was valued at $75 billion to $80 billion in market cap. So from bankruptcy 9 months ago to this level now is really pretty insane. Okay? And again, just keep in mind that's the ludicrous nature enough. But then if you compare it to what happened with GM and Ford were basically on the verge of bankruptcy in 2008 and 2009, and they got a bailout. And if the move had occurred in NIO in those stocks, they would be multi-trillion-dollar names within 9 months of that bailout. And we know that didn't happen, right? But think about that. If GM got the same price action after their bailout in 2008 and 9, within 9 months of the bailout, they would have been a multi-trillion-dollar company with the same percentage gain. So it just shows you the lunacy of the moves in these stocks. So to see a correction like this is not surprising whatsoever. In fact, I think it's going to continue. You can see all this crazy volatility. This is all smaller investor Robinhood types jumping in the stock and pushing it around. That is going to be unwound, and you're going to basically come down here. So you're looking at about a $38 to $35 price handle for NIO over probably the next couple weeks, maybe into year end or early January. So there's still, in all fairness, there's still another $10 of unwind in this stock. XPEV is much the same, down another 8.5% today. The stock's already come off precipitously off the highs. The support level's very easy to find here. This is your first support. It's not going to be where it stops, though. There's a second support right here. And then ultimately, this is where I would start to get interested on a buy price. So you're looking at, basically getting down to about $32 to $33, ultimately probably by early 2021. And on a swing basis, that's where I would start to accumulate once it gets to that point. Li Auto, let's take a look at Li Auto. Li Auto also has come sharply off the highs. This has no major support. There's a minor level right here, very clear minor level right here, which is around the 31.30 level, $31.30 level. But this is where it's going to go. Look at this pivot right here, and then you have this gap fill right here. And gaps are very good to trade off of in terms of swing trading and day trading. So this will be where I would consider being a buyer on Li Auto if it gets back to that point. Okay, so again, these are just some analysis points on these stocks. I was talking on the Kitco interview yesterday about how to value a Tesla, and my valuation. People are always arguing, like, is it a tech stock? Is it a vehicle stock, a motor stock, a car company? And honestly, it's neither, right? It's somewhere in between. So what you do is you take what the PE ratio for a high-growth tech stock would be, and then what a PE ratio for a car company would be, and you basically average them. And that gives you a very crystal clear kind of basis for figuring out what a true value for these stocks would be. And again, what's crazy is Tesla's trading at like 1,000 PE ratio. Now, hopefully it grows fast into that, but even at that level, there's not really many high growth tech companies that are trading at those levels, if any, right? Even Amazon at the height of its craziness wasn't even trading really up at that level. So, I expect Tesla to come back in as well. I think the hype around these stocks has gotten out of control. The correction will be swift and nasty because a lot of the smaller investors will get caught off guard. But a Tesla, for instance, I think ultimately within 6 to 12 months, you see Tesla, basically within 6 months, it's back here. And then within 12 months, this is kind of where I would not be shocked if you come back. This is a major support on Tesla. Now, there's a lot of Tesla bulls out there that would say, oh, that's crazy, it's lunacy. In all fairness, I like Tesla. I'm on the wait list for the Cybertruck. I love Tesla as a company, right? So to me as a swing trader, it's all about, in the short term, where can I make money? Is the stock overbought? Well, then I short it. If it's oversold, I buy it. And that's really the essence of a true investor. People get caught up in the emotional side of investing. They fall in love with stocks. No stock is going to love you, so you shouldn't love it back. That's my policy. You use these stocks to create profits for yourself. And if you fall in love, usually it ends badly, right? So that's the key when it comes to investing. Be smart about it. And again, yes, it's been a great run on these EV stocks, but they are going to correct. There's no doubt in my mind. All right. On that note, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, folks, or come to inthemoneystocks.com. You can find my name at the top of the website. Look for the drop down under my name. Verified Investing Alerts is my stock swing trading service where I buy and short stocks almost every day. And just to put it in perspective, 191 closed out trades today, or I should say this year in 2020, for a 1,732% net gain. Remarkable price action and profits. So I encourage you to come join me here and come join and get some money, make some money. Have a good one. Take care.